Capricorn, welcome to your next 6 months. This is going to be a quick energy check-in to see what could be coming your way. And Taurus and Virgo had really good readings. So let's see what's coming up for you. All right. Skadoosh. Oh, look at that. Your hard work is paying off. New moon. And guess what? You, Capricorn. Ha! There we go. Your hard work is paying off. Nice. Maybe recognition. I get kind of a Six of Wands feel, maybe promotions, bonuses, having something completing. Let's see what we have here. We have surrender. Okay, you might need to take a break every now and then. Or just because I feel like Capricorn, I feel like you like to be in control of things. You can sometimes be kind of rigid. So this is saying surrender to the process, possibly. Oh, looky here. Look what's popping out for you. We have, wow, this is your intuition kicking in. You have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Metatron is the voice of God, voice of the universe. So this is really surrendering to this. Surrender to your psychic abilities and to things that you just know. You ever had a sense of knowing something, not knowing how you know, but you just know it? You can feel it in your bones. Maybe that's what it is. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. I know some people just don't believe in it, but I certainly do. I've had too many strange things happen and not believe in it. Queen of Cups. This is coming out for a lot of people. I think that's because the next, sign after Gemini is Cancer. So we're seeing that pop out a lot already right now. Ooh, Eight of Cups. There's that surrender, really, in a way. Oh, there you are, Capricorn. You've got the devil coming in. I always want to say it like Jim Gaffigan and that stand-up he did. I think it was a joke where he would call his wife's family and they'd say who's calling and he'd say, the devil, something like that. Okay. Oh, well, looky here. We've got two cards coming out. Do we take them together? Maybe. Yeah. We have the Star and the Three of Wands. I just let my intuition tell me if I should split them up or put them together. Okay. Two more. We have the Five of Cups. That kind of makes sense there. And then now the Four of Cups. Oh, Lordy Lou. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Queen of Cups. All queens are reflective of the past. And each one is reflective in their own way. So this is emotional reflection, looking back to the past, not staying there, of course, but the point is to find, I think all the queens are very knowledgeable. I think they're all trying to find the lesson in something so they can be stronger. And so I feel like this is finding the emotional lessons in life, what you've experienced, because we got all these cups here. And so we have expansion and dreams. So I feel like during the 6 months, you've got some things to clean up in your energy here because there's something that you're wanting to achieve. It feels very far away, like this Star energy, very distant. And then we have this Three of Wands looking out into the distance. And that, I'm going to say, that bothers me a little bit because your happiness, it should always be with you at all times. It shouldn't be something, I almost feel like this is one of those things where when I get to this point, then I'll be happy. Don't box yourself in like that with your happiness or, your experiences. So we have this, these dreams, hopes and dreams here. They feel very far away. And we do have this energy, the Three of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in. It says your hard work is paying off, but I think you need to have patience with this your ships are coming in, you know, something that you put out there. It is coming in, but you need to be patient. And we really have to be careful with these energies here. Okay. We have this energy very deep within you during this time of walking away from things that aren't serving us. But there's this regret keeps coming in. Now, whether this regret is because you walked away from something or you know what? It doesn't even really matter what this regret is for. You don't know. Here's the thing, because choices and things they're kind of infinite, and they could have played out any certain way. You don't know what really would have happened if you had made a different decision. It could have been worse or horrible. You just really don't know. And I think the reason why we tend to beat ourselves up with regret is because we think there would have been a better outcome than what we got. And that's just not the case. I like to think of it as, well, it may not have been what I thought, and I dodged a bullet, you know. So don't get hung up on regret and loss of these things that maybe you had to walk away from. Sometimes it is really difficult, especially if you're emotionally connected to these cups here. It could be people, but they may be bad for you. You know, there's a lot of emotion here. Sometimes you have to walk away from things that, in situations that you maybe once loved, had affection for, but they just turned bad. You know, you just have to keep going. And I think the surrender here is surrendering to what's best for you. You know, surrender to what's best for you. And we also have this Four of Cups crossing you, Capricorn. Um, there is a sense of control here. You know, the puppet master. Um, I, I get you wanting things to be a certain way. And when they don't turn out the way you expected, you know, because I feel like there's this, there was expectation here for something and then it just didn't turn out the way you wanted. There can be a tendency to kind of get stuck, to not put any movement into walking away from this or even trying something new. Universe is always going to be offering things, but it's up to us to decide what's going to be best for us. Is it going to be, you know, um, what is it? What's in this stuff? Is this stuff that was bad for you? Was this bad habits that you're looking at trying to break? Possibly, possibly. But there's the thing that really just grinds my gears about the Four of Cups is being so unhappy with the situation and not doing anything about it. Sitting that, because the figures on the Four of Cups are they're always like sitting down, arms crossed, legs crossed, unhappy, not doing anything about it. And it's either make something new with what you already have, which might be hard, or it's time to just get up and walk away. I feel like there needs to be this surrender that this situation is not going to fix itself. You know, these emotions inside you, they're not going to just repair themselves, you know. And we come back to this one because it's time, Capricorn, to put some hard work into yourself. I think you're a hard worker as far as, you know, your material things, but this is about hard work inside of you to let go, to really let go of these things that just don't serve you anymore. And it might be really hard to do that, but there's something so much better coming in for you when you do this. Once you walk away from this and you focus your energy on this is our key here to getting away from that, to starting on this new journey here. And I feel like this connection here with this Archangel Metatron, that's this Akashic, this collective consciousness being connected right here with these two energies. That's what you should be focusing on in the next 6 months. This expansion of self and going in a more positive direction, if this is, resonating with you. Let's see what our angel number has to say. Angel number. I don't know why I said it like that. Angel number. Surrender to the divine is what I just heard. To this sense of knowing, to moving on and leaving the past behind, really. These could be past memories that are still just plaguing you. What ifs, regrets. Let it go. Let it go. Spiritual awakening. Huzzah. There we go. That's that right there. Oh yeah. 1001. So like I'm reading binary. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. This does feel like that. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. And yeah, okay. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Yep. Because this is not happy energy right here. It's not, but this is about focusing on the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. Focusing on your wishes, hopes, and desires, and just really letting go of that. Ooh, iolite, inspiration. We have from the Greek word for violet. Iolite combines violet, the crown chakra. We're almost there with that sixth chakra. Stimulating enlightenment and indigo blue third eye. There it is. Activating inner vision and imagination. Look, we have the third eye right there. Wow. Iolite is a treasure from the muses, bringing inspiration and vision to our creative endeavors, whether it's art, film, music, dance, or poetry. Iolite encourages you to let your inner artist emerge. And maybe that's what your dream has something to do with. I don't know. Affirmation. I love to express myself artistically. I am open to creative inspiration and I let it flow freely through me. This is about surrendering to this divine process, to these hopes, wishes, and dreams that your spirit came here to fulfill. And we have this right here confirming all of that energy right there. Your hopes, your dreams. There you go, Capricorn. Let me know if this resonated with you. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.